Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first swing today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then? They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking downfield. It's rising. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but a pick sets up the offense at the 39.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
The Trojans offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and it brings certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The completion sets up a second down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Utah. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments. Got that this time. Single back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. Bringing it out, it's Stanley. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Utes offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll try to run for the first down. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. Here comes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Southern California. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw. It's rising. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And now the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag now. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. And they hand it off to the back. Fights through a tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's rising. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Utes will send the punt team onto the field. They kick it away for the second time. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Keeping it on the ground here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play and moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, first and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down. You've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
The Utes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He's going to hand this off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good batter. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right now.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw. It's Rising. Looks left and finds his target there. And we're able to get him down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Utes bring their punt team onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Peterson. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So now on comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready, go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they're able to get him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stanley. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Utah offense takes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Scanning the field. It's rising. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Parks. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Second down. The pass is incomplete. Brings up third down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Utes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
Pass attempt falls incomplete. It's second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. The Utes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Send the back in motion. Here's the option play. No, he stopped short on fourth down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.